Beep beep, what is up ninjas? My name is Zen World and today I'm going to teach you guys a secret tip, a simple tip that you can use that I kind of noticed Kevu does a lot in their drops. So that's why I'm calling it the secret of the Kevu drop. Makes you want to click on it, right? Now, when you listen to a Kevu track, you know, you hear it and you're mainly paying attention to that beautiful lead, that thick lead that takes up 400 hertz to 18,000 hertz. Can't hear anything above that or else I'm sure it would sound damn good as well. But if you look past that superficial image, behind it, you're gonna hear a lot of action going on, like a lot of synth fills. But the thing that I like in their drops is gonna be the percussive fills that they have every 4th and 8th bars. So that's what we're gonna be looking at today. Now, from a first listen, they kind of seem a little bit complex because you hear them and it's just like, and then you're kind of wondering how the hell do they mix it in? But today we're gonna talk about that and I'm gonna put it on a little demo I'm working on for Festival Revolution Volume 2, which comes out Friday, by the way, so that you guys can learn how to make them. Now, I also have a free download for you guys, which includes 10 percussive fills, just like the one we're gonna use, as well as tom midis for those of you guys that want that toma, 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 toma rhythm and don't know how to make them. So there's gonna be various patterns you can use. So it's a 2-for-1 kind of thing and it's free download, guys. Make sure to check it out in the description link down below. And let's get straight into this little tip I'm about to show you guys.
All right, guys, so let's get straight to work on this. Now, the fills I was talking about, they're actually gonna be on the 2, the 4, the 6, or sorry, the 2, the 4, the 6, and the 8th bar. So they're gonna happen every 2, you can say that. And they're very easy to make once you get the hang of it. And honestly, you can play around with it. But let me show you guys what I'm talking about. For instance, here we have this drop. All right, very simple as you can see. Now we can spice this up more by adding percussive fills every 2 and 4. You know, one of the questions I get asked a lot is, yo, how do I make my music more complex? How do I add ear candy? Here you go. Here's one way to add ear candy, my man. So this is one of the cool ways to do it. Of course, you know, you're going to use a sampler and use your favorite sample, aka your favorite sample from an Evolution of Sound pack. Or as I stated, you can use the Cashmere one as well, which is a really good pack as well. A lot of the sounds in there are overused, but again, if that's what you want and you like that sound, then make sure you know to look for it. So I'm going to be using one of the sounds from the brand new Festival Revolution Volume 2 pack coming out this Friday. A little bit of selfless promotion there, but let's get straight into the information for this video. So first off, I'm going to start on C3 because at C3, if I have a sampler, that's the normal speed or the normal key that this tom is going to be in. Now, there are various ways we can go about this, guys, and you have to think about what kind of fill you want for your song. So a lot of the time, just hearing the song through and imagining in your head how you want that tom fill to sound is the best way to go about it. Now, there are various ones that we can use. For instance, one of them is the very fast one that goes so that one's going to slow down as we reach the end. We can even get so you can see that works there. Very, very fucking simple to make, as you can see. But when you hear it in the tracks, it just has this nice vibe to it. Now, another cool thing we could do is implement the triplet grid on these, which, you know, it's not that hard. Right click and then triplet grid. And then from there, we can get even, you know, even crazier with it. So let me see if I can do 1/16 triplet grid here. And you can do some like this where it's like, so those sound even groovier, as you can see. So the difference is just it's just more, has a little bit more of a swing. So you can use this as well if that's what you're kind of going for instance. And you can tell it sounds a little bit off, but at the same time, it sounds right. So these are cool if you want to implement those as well. And again, you know, have fun with it. So we can kind of have these go really fast here as well. As you can see, you can slow it down starting here as well, for instance. So, you know, so slow it down as you get into it. That's how we do those. Now, the fills are going to have various different variations of what I just showed you, and it's that simple, but they're there in case you kind of go like, I don't know what to make. Then you can use it to kind of guide you a little bit. You know, a very simple one, same thing I just taught you guys. That's what the fills are doing. These are going to be acting as kicks, so you can remove them if you want. All right, so let's go. You know, so you can hear that. It doesn't really fit this one that much because we want it fast. You know, as you can see, it doesn't really work here, as you can see that one. So let's try another one. A little bit too off swinging. There we go. That one seems. So here, I kind of want to get rid of this one. And then we're gonna switch it up for the next bar. Now, some of the midis are a bit weird. As you can see, they kind of have this elongated on the end. So just know that they have to land on the 4th bar or the 2nd bar, aka the before the phrase ends, as you can see. Here we go. We have 2 of them. So those are just working so good, as you can see, guys. And they're an easy way to add a lot more content to your drop, because a lot of times we're like, what else should we add? And we don't know. But that's how we're going to be making those. And as you guys can see, they're not that hard. There's a couple of ideas that you guys can use here. And I'm also going to have some of these in the Festival Revolution Volume 2 pack, a little bit more complex ones, like having flams, which are going to sound a little bit like like this. Check it out. Flams are going to be, you know, they're going to be ta-da. That's literally it. So it's just going to be flamish. So it's kind of like a snare drum percussive kind of thing. You know, so that's there. So you can have those as well. Ta-da. So we're going to do those. Okay, so again, you know, various ways to do it. And the last thing I will say is that you can kind of move the notes up or down to kind of give it a bit more of a swing as well, because you're changing the tone of it. So you can hear that. And you give it that. Now, the tom midis are going to be here as well if you guys want to use them, which are just simple. You know, so you can use those to however you want to fill your track. So, you know, these are not working here for this. So you can see we can use those, and those are really going to help as well to get various different rhythms, so you can steer away from the generic ones as well. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the video, and I hope you guys find it useful. I know it's a very simple trick, a little simple tip, but it's things like this that just add up to eventually get a song that you're finally happy with, because you're like, I can't add anything else to it, okay? It feels full, man. All right, guys. So if you guys have any tutorial suggestions for me, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. If you want to see some freebies, let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. And Friday, Festival Revolution Volume 2 will come out. So if you guys want to support the channel, it's there for you guys with some fresh sounds, some fresh big room kicks, and a lot of the sounds you hear here are from the pack, guys. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another brand new video. You guys take care. Peace out. Let me hit that OBS stop recording now.